Tejasvi Surya, thank you so much for speaking to NDTV. My first question to you, Tejasvi, is you seem to have supported the decision of the Karnataka government of not allowing the train. My simple question, why?
Sanket, it is factually incorrect to state that Karnataka government has stopped all trains to transport all stranded people. Let us first put the facts in the right context. On the 3rd of May, the Union Home Secretary, in a letter written to all, addressed to all Chief Secretaries of State, made it abundantly clear that movement of persons must be facilitated insofar as those people who are stranded laborers are concerned. Stranded laborers, stranded tourists, stranded pilgrims and students. Therefore, there is a clear distinction that is made between migrant laborers who are residing in a place of work, who want to visit their native in a normal course, and those people who are stranded in a particular place at the time of the lockdown and are now wanting to go back to their native places because they do not have a sufficient or a sustainable job. The trains that the Karnataka government has cancelled was with respect to these migrant laborers who wanted to travel to Bihar but were convinced by the state authorities and of their own volition to stay back and resume their work in Bengaluru. However, if there is any person who is a stranded person, a stranded worker, and wants to travel to his native place, all facilities, including arranging of trains if the numbers so demand, will be made by the state
that's
government.
Interesting.
If the native state to which the person wants to travel to will permit the entry of such persons. So this is the factual position.
Okay.
However, those people who do not want to get into these attention of details have created a controversy where there exists none.
No, that's okay. I mean, this is an important detail that you seem to be giving, which also needs to be highlighted. But, my next question would have been this. What about those people who actually want to go, who say that we feel like some sort of, inmates inside a jail, that we are not being allowed to go. So you are assuring that if there is a sizable number, then those people will be sent back. The state government will even think of running these trains, correct?
If they are stranded laborers, if they are stranded pilgrims, tourists, students, and the persons permitted under the MHA order. If they are migrant workers, or if they are, say, for example, if I want to visit my parents, assuming they are in a different state, and I want to visit them for the heck of it just because I want to see them, will I be permitted? I will not be permitted. There is no fundamental right of travel presently in this country because the country is in a lockdown. If you are a migrant worker who is gainfully employed in a particular place of work, whether it is construction, whether it is any other business, any other activity, and you want to visit your native place, you will be considered a migrant worker and you will not be permitted.
Okay.
However, if you are a stranded person, including a stranded worker, the government will make all facilities available to ensure you travel to the other state, provided that other state allows you to enter the...
Absolutely. That's the term and conditions of the MHA order. I get what you're saying.
That is all.
Yeah, my final question, Tejasvi, do you think, and this is a suggestion or a proposal that is there with the Road Transport Ministry also, that if need be, all those workers, because see, now you have to kickstart the industry, the industrial hubs will kick back in action. So you actually need those workers who are not in the cities, who have gone back to their villages. Do you think that there should be a sort of a reverse migration? Buses and trains be allowed from the opposite direction to get them back to, say, Bengaluru or other industrial hubs?
Sanket, the priority for the government, both at the center and the state as we speak, is to save as many lives as possible. And economic activities and calls to facilitate such activities can be taken at an appropriate stage in consultation with state and central governments in concurrence with MHA guidelines. So maybe at a later point in time, if the central and the state governments feel that the climate in the country in terms of the COVID containment facilitates or suits such kind of a migration of people from the villages, from other parts of the state or country to travel to places of work, then that is a call that the government at appropriate levels will take at a different point in time. Insofar as this non-existent controversy which has been manufactured is concerned, let me reiterate once again for clarity of viewers, Sanket, all those who are stranded people, their transportation will be facilitated as per the MHA guidelines, including running of special trains if the number demands so, if the native state will permit their entry. Insofar as other persons are concerned, just like you and me are not permitted to travel anywhere at our own will, the same restrictions will apply even to migrant laborers. There is a distinction between migrant laborers and stranded workers and other people. Let us keep that in mind before we create a controversy. Thank you so much, Sanket, for this opportunity.
Tejasvi Surya, thank you so much for joining us.